Hi everybody and welcome back to some more Ride 2 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here, and in today's episode we're going to get into the voting results to what DLC bike that we use in today's episode. Thank you to all those who took part via Facebook, Twitter and in the comments. I really appreciate that. Please keep up the support. Also guys, if we get 50 likes on today's video, I'm going to upload a second video as well guys, so please like the video. Right, we're going to get into the results guys and have a look to what bike we're going to use in today's episode. So let's get straight into that now. So here we go. And the winner was the DUCATI HYPERMOTARD SP. Now I've heard that this bike handles really well, so I'm looking forward to trying this bike out in a few races, maybe another event. So let's get straight to it now guys, so here we go. First up guys, we're going to tackle an Italian road circuit. So we're going to try it in a race first and see what it's like. I'm really looking forward to this guys, so let's get straight into it. Plus I might mix up the views as well in today's video, so let's get straight into it. Right, let's get into today's race. Let's have a look what we're up against first. Well, there's quite a mixture of performance points in that field, but we will see what the race turns out like. And yeah, those tend to do. We'll probably do first person for the first race and see what this bike's like. I do like trying all these different bikes. It's really good fun, and let's see what it's like. So off we go. Nice start. I think the stats on this bike are pretty decent, and there's a lot of lower bikes in this race, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. And there's a few that have bombed off. Let's try and stick with them, and I think they're the CB1000R. And let's just see if we can get a nice comfortable start. Let's get a nice turn into this corner. Let's see what the bike feels like. It's understeering slightly, but not too bad. It's feeling pretty stable, so that's not a bad start. Let's try and get up around this section. Let's just try and stick with the leaders. We're not sure what the top end's like on this bike. I think it was rather low stats wise, but I'm not sure what it's going to be like against these other bikes. They've really mixed up this race, but I like the fact the computer does that, so you get quite a decent different set of bikes each race. Is not the same over and over again, which is awesome, so you can see what the bikes are like against other different bikes. I mean, they're not always from the same category in some races as well, but it's fun. Right, that's not bad into there. Went a little bit wide into there, but we've got a good drive out of the corner. We should be able to slip past and get into P2, slow it down. Brakes are not that great. Oh god, keep that front wheel down. Just accelerated a little bit too soon at a tight angle, but we're sticking with the leader, so that's great. And we've pulled away from the main group, and oh god, he's definitely a little bit quicker, so we're going to have to chase down the leader. And we've got a bike sitting right behind us. We've got to be careful that we don't get knocked off. Also guys, don't forget to like the video. If you want to see a second episode, please like the video and leave a comment. It really does help the channel, and it lets me know that you like what you're seeing. I really appreciate it, especially there's a lot of active subscribers that comment on every video. I really like the feedback. It really does help, so please keep that up guys. And I'm really falling behind. I need to catch up with this bike in front. And also guys, I try and keep the races and the videos as exciting as possible. Sometimes that's not easy in racing. You can't predict how a race is going to go, so sometimes one episode is probably not as close as another, but I do try my best. And funny enough, I got a comment saying I'd like to see you lose, because a lot of the races I win. That may happen. I don't always win, and I have got some really tough events coming up in some videos coming soon guys, not just on this game, which will really test me, and I probably won't win. So that's something to look forward to. We've got loads coming in the new year. I will be doing an update video soon to let you know what's coming soon. I just want to keep on pushing. We're getting close to 4,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I would love to hit that by Christmas. That would be a real Christmas present, and just show that some of the hard work I've put in this year has been worth it. Let's see if we can get past this corner. Oh, we're getting really close here, and we've really caught up. Oh, don't hit the back wheel. Just had to slow it down. Just keep the wheel down as well. That was much smoother through there. It's definitely understeering, but this is the thing. When you have a go on a new bike and you don't make any adjustments, you're not always sure how it's going to handle. But this is the best way I experience it, guys. and that's the way I do it. So there's no point me making adjustments to a bike before I go into a race, because I won't know what to adjust. I mean, some people just try and adjust things because they know that a bike might understeer, but sometimes it's not worth adjusting it if it's going to make the bike unstable. So I like just to see where it's where its strong points and where its weaknesses where the weaknesses are, and then I start adjusting the bike. And we go into the last lap, and again it's definitely quick on the straights. So this is going to be one of those races where I'm either going to try and nick it, or I'm just going to have to settle for second. But let's see if we can get close. I definitely can't beat him on the straights, but I might be able to beat him in the corners. Let's try and get a bit tighter. He's gone a little bit wider this time, and we've just closed the gap slightly. Let's see if we can get any slipstream through here. Definitely not that quick through here on those bikes. He's on a much heavier bike as well. Oh God, we really flew into that corner, and we've caught up to quite a bit. Let's see if we can get past this bike, and again, as soon as we get on a bit of a straight, he pulls away, and we've dived up the inside. Can we get past a clean pass? I think we're gonna just manage to hold it. Yes, we managed to hold it, but he's going to get me as soon as we get back on the straight, so I'm going to have to nail this corner. Right, let's slow it down, and this is the fastest point. We've got just a little quicker on that split point. Try and hold it through the corner. Gone a little bit out wide. He's coming up the right side of me. I've got to be careful in these slow corners. Now slow it down and try and get nice and tight, and just try and keep that front wheel down, and just try and turn it in. That's not too bad. Again, struggling to get really, really tight. It's not as precise as I would like, but it's okay. It's I'm managing to cope with it. Oh, here we go. This is going to be really close. He's sitting right behind me in my slipstream, going into the final corners. This could be really, really tough. I might have to concede the position if he comes up the inside, because otherwise we're going to collide and probably come off. Let's try and slow it down. And see, is he going to come up the inside, or is he going to make a charge? I can see the marker. It's going to be close, guys. He's sitting right behind me, and he's just behind me. Is he going to get me on the straight? He's going to get my slipstream. This is going to be really close, but I might just pip it. Yeah, I think we are. Oh my God, that was lucky. We had to be so careful on that last lap. Only just won that. But a lot of the bikes in the field weren't very competitive, but the two at the front were, and that made the race half decent. Now we're going to jump into maybe a race that we haven't done for a while. A track that we haven't done very well, maybe in different conditions. I saw there was one with rain. We'll try that and see what it's like in the wet. So we'll get straight into it now, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, we're going to try Eastern Mountains, and this is in rain. Now, we haven't done any races in the wet for quite a while, so it'd be interesting to see how this bike handles in the wet. Plus, again, we're not going to adjust any of the settings. We're going to see what it's like and just hope for the best. So let's get straight into it, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, let's get straight into this race. Let's see what we're up against. A similar field. And this should be quite a close race again, I think. Definitely didn't have the superior top end, but we were good in the corners. Hopefully we can do that again. So here we go. Right, guys, let's get straight into this race. I cannot wait to see what this is like in the wet. Plus, guys, don't forget to let me know in the comments below any feedback about suggestions for new series in the new year, games that you're looking forward to. All the feedback will help, guys. We've definitely got Gran Turismo Sport, which I'm really looking forward to in March next year. Let me know in the comments below anything else that you would like to see. And we're definitely going to be doing the new MotoGP game. Definitely going to do the new MXGP games. They're for definite, guys. If there's anything else, let me know in the comments below. We're definitely going to be doing a little bit more live streaming on this channel. But a lot of the live streaming I'm going to do, they're not going to be just games that I already show on the channel in series. They're going to be games that I don't do series on, and just for a bit of fun, you're quite welcome to join in. They're going to be on things like Infinite Warfare, COD 4 Remastered, probably maybe Battlefield 1, Watch Dogs 2, Titanfall 2. There's loads of games that I do play, which I don't do series on. Let me know in the comments below. Obviously, there is a few racing games that I might do some live streams on. Just let me know in the comments below what you would like to see on the live stream and what you most would like to join in. I mean, obviously we will be doing some online on Ride 2 as well. That would be cool. And if you want to join in that, let me know in the comments below. We're definitely going to be doing a lot of that over Christmas. Hopefully I'm going to have a little bit more time over Christmas, as I won't, I have a little bit of time off work, and it'll make it a little bit easier to set that up. Let me know, guys. I'm really looking forward to that. And we're not doing too bad here. The same sort of bikes are staying in the front. We're really struggling to get past. Can we get past this corner here? No, let's try and dive up the inside. Really trying to be careful in the corners. I can just feel the back end just wanting to slide around, and I'm being really careful not to use much back brake, because that's the problem, guys. In the wet, if you just over brake with the back brake, it doesn't take much to come off, especially on pro physics. So you've got to be careful. And I think it does help being a lowered powered bike. On the high power race bikes in the wet, it is so tough. But it adds to the challenge, and the fact it's a little bit more realistic. I mean, obviously I ride a bike, so I know what it's like in the wet. Although I don't ride in the wet now, because I only ride in dry miles on my Fireblade. But I used to commute on my bike years ago, and in the wet, yeah, I found out a few times that it can be tricky. I had a few little slides off here and there, nothing major, but you know, the wet conditions are not really great for two wheels, especially with bikes that have got like tyres like what I've got on my Fireblade. I've got Pirelli Corsa 3s. They've literally got no grip at all, guys. They're literally almost track tyres. But there you go. You learn, you live and learn, as they say. And we're into the lead, so we've just managed to take the lead. Let's see if we can hold it for another lap. We might do one more event on this bike, and in the next episode, guys, well, actually I'm not going to tell you, because I wanted you to get 50 likes on this video, and then it'll be a bonus video. But it's not going to be on another DLC bike. It's something else, guys, something else that I recorded. But you will find out if you obviously get the likes on the video. And the next episode, probably after that, will be another DLC bike. But let's see if we can win this. We know we're not the quickest on the straights. We've just got to be quick through the corners. Let's try and hold it through there. Oh my God, don't overdo it. Do you really? I was just about to slam the back brake in again, but then I thought better of it. Let's just try and keep using that front brake to turn the front end in, and just try and keep nice and tight. We've dropped a bit of time. Oh God, we're really wide there, but just keeping an eye on. They're right behind me in my slipstream. The AI is so much quicker into the corners, especially on circuits like this. You've got to be really careful to keep it nice and tight, and keeping it right to the line. Oh God, no! Oh God, I almost hit the barrier there. Be careful, coming to the remote. Oh, we've really dropped some time here, and just trying to be careful. We're going really wide. I'm wanting to press that back brake, but again, I don't want to come off, so I'm just trying to just slow it down as much as I can and keep it nice and tight. They're going to have to come around the outside and to the line. This is going to be close again, but I should be able to get there. But that was lucky. I got away with that one. I don't think on a bigger circuit I would have won that. It was lucky because it was nice and tight that the top end didn't come into play, but definitely wasn't the quickest round there on the straights, and just had to try and beat him in the corners. Right, we're going to get into one more event, guys, and that will be the end of the episode. So let's get straight into that now. So here we go. Right, guys, let's have a go at this head-to-head around Sugo. This should be interesting. Let's see if we can do it. God, I'm really struggling on this, guys. Now, I didn't completely max out this bike. I kept it under 520 performance points so I could get it in these tours. I do believe fully upgraded this bike will go to about 550. But I'm really struggling around here. It's not going into the corners as tight as I'd like. I've lowered the gear ratio. It's understeering quite a lot. I'm finding it's really tough against bikes with slightly better acceleration and better on the straights. So I'm going to have to try and improve in these corners if I want to do this head-to-head. This is about our 4th attempt. I have made a few adjustments to the bike, but nothing that's really making a big difference. I keep mucking up this section. Oh God, I've done it again. It doesn't like turning into that chicane there, so I'm going to have to make a few more adjustments. So I had the gear ratio on 2. Let's put it back up to 3. That definitely wasn't working. Let's just adjust a few things here that I think might make a difference. You have to do this. If you know the bikes you're up against slightly better performance, you have to find a way to improve your bikes, and I didn't save it there, so I'm going to have to do it again. I always do that. But yeah, you just got to try and find what you can do to the bike just to give you that little bit more of an edge. Let's see if this works. But the bike we're up against is a lot better, and I think it's probably a slightly higher performance points, I would think. Let's see if we can get nice and tight into this corner, and to see if we can get a little bit tighter. It was understeering quite a lot in the other tries. Let's see if we can get better. You've got to also avoid the other bikes as well, which can be tough, and we managed to do it nice and tight there. That was much better through there. Oh, it's feeling a little bit better. It's turning in. It's a little bit more precise. Let's get nice and tight into there. Control the speed, don't lose the back end. Right, we can try and nail this. Oh, that was much better, turning much better, got a much better drive. Right, we're right in slipstream, it's working now. This is perfect. Let's try and get nice and tight. Oh god, a little bit too tight, just touched a bit of grass there. Let's see if we can slip up the inside, can we? Hold it, hold it, hold it, slip past. I think we're going to do it, and there you go. Eventually, it took me a few attempts, but I managed to get the balance with the setup, and we've done it. That's what you got to do, guys. That's how I do it. I just fiddle with things until I can get the right balance, and then we get the result. Also, guys, like I said, don't forget to like the video. If you want to see another episode today, like the video. Let's try and get 50 likes. I really appreciate it if you could. The support has been awesome, and I will see you soon, guys, for some more Ride 2 here on this channel very soon. Thank you, and bye-bye.